1997 GMC K1500, 82,000 miles. Let's take it for a test drive. All right, so we are back with another OBS GMC K1500. This is a 1997 model with a documented 82,481 miles. Really clean truck front to back. It has your standard Vortec 350, makes 255 horse, 330 foot-pounds of torque. That's what they were rated for in 1997. Backed by the 4L60E automatic overdrive transmission. Obviously, being an overdrive, you can cruise this thing at 70, 75, even 80 miles an hour. Other mechanical options, you have power steering, power front disc brakes, factory AC. I got it on the low setting, we'll kick it up a little bit, but the AC blows nice and cold. Very comfortable on the inside of this pickup, something you can cruise every single day. Obviously, being an 82,000 mile truck since 1997, it's been a well cared for pickup. I've always been a huge fan of these trucks, two-wheel drive, four-wheel drive, regular cab short beds like this, regular cab long beds, the extended cabs, pretty much every configuration when it comes to the OBS pickups, from Chevrolets, Fords, pretty much everything of this genre I just love. I sell a ton of these pickups just because people drive them every single day, keep them as an extra vehicle. This is an awesome example. On the interior, you have your factory cloth bucket seat interior, and I love this this body style, this year range, just because you get a little bit better of the dash. You cannot get the captain's chairs here with the fold-down armrest, makes it super enjoyable to drive. Everything on the interior is very clean. Couple little nicks in the plastic over there on the glove box door, and then up by the defrost vent at the very, very front, you get a little bit of separation in the little cracks for the defrost vent. So a little bit of plastic cracking up there, which is probably the most common issue on these trucks. But everything else on the interior, like the door panels, the kick panels, the rest of the dash itself, the headliner, the visors, all that stuff shows great. Really no issues outside of, again, just a couple little small plastic spots in here on the, again, up by the defrost, and then a couple little nicks on the plastic over there. There's not a whole lot else for me to really complain about. It's very, very nice in here. On the Does It Work section, which you will see posted on the website pcclassiccars.com in the additional informations tab, everything is going to be working: lights, gauges, horn, wipers, radio, heat, AC, parking brake. It is all good to go on this one. Center console's in nice shape, opens and closes properly. You got your little flip up spot here as well. Fold down armrest for the passenger seats in nice shape. Just a ready to go hop in and drive truck. You do have your 4x4 selector up on the dash, the two-wheel drive, and then the 4 high and the 4 low, and all the 4-wheel drive system works properly. We're warmed up, so we'll test out that Vortec 350. Rolls into the throttle good. The transmission shifts nice and positive. No running issues of any kind. On the underneath, it's a very solid and very original truck on the bottom. Floors are great, frame's great, see no rust issues of any kind. Inner rockers, cab corners, all of your notorious spots. This one checks out awesome. Carfax, again, is clean, no accidents or damage ever reported. On the exterior, it is a factory two-tone GMC K1500. It is the FireRed over the QuickSilver. Looks like the truck's had a little bit of a repaint. I think the hood's been reshot, the top of the cab's been reshot. Just on quick glance, that's kind of what it looks like, but all the paint is uniform and it shows well. Most likely had some clear coat issues like a lot of these, but the paint is very clean front to back. You do have some little nicks, little scuffs, little imperfections all the way around the pickup, just because it is, again, from 1997. But cosmetically, it still shows very well. The little trim piece that goes around the front bumper and around the sides of the truck, they are original, and you do have some wear there. In the additional information tab, you will see photos of all the little nitpicky things that I have pointed out walking around the truck. Tires are 2022 date code, no dry rot, no cracking, they're in nice shape, wheels are in good shape. You do have a drop-in bedliner in the back with no problems. Tailgate opens and closes properly. Both of your side doors open and close with no sagging issues. We'll go take it down our bumpy road here, check out the suspension. These are an automatic locking hub for the four-wheel drive system, so when you just click the button on the dash to switch to 4x4, it automatically switches it in. You don't have to hop out and lock the hubs, which is always really nice. Suspension does look like stock equipment. You do have nice Bilstein shocks. Road feels nice and comfortable. Some of the bushings on the underneath do appear to be original, so you got a little bit of age and wear there, but at 82,000 miles, it's nothing to worry about, nothing that needs to be serviced or changed. Same thing with all the fluids on this pickup. They all check out good from the radiator, motor, transmission, rear differential transfer case, brakes, everything checked out good and is in spec and ready to roll. Glass is in really nice condition. I don't see any issues with the windshield other than just a small little nick over there on the passenger side. Just a small one right above the wiper arm there on the passenger side. Wiper blade, power windows, power locks, that stuff all functions properly. Your cruise control works, tilt column lets you get comfortable in here. You do have manual seats, so you can slide the seat back just a little bit further than where I'm sitting right now. You have your over the shoulder seat belts. To be honest, I don't know if the CD player works or the cassette player works because I don't have any cassettes or CDs to put in there. But the radio does function. One other cosmetic imperfection I forgot to note on when we were talking about the exterior. The side mirrors do appear to be original, and the black plastic on the outsides of the side mirrors do have a couple little scuffs in the plastics, but really nitpicky item there. You will again see photos of that in the additional information tab. When you pop the hood, it's all OE spec, very factory in the engine compartment. The inner fenders, the firewall, the core support, the radiator itself, everything checks out good. I see no problems of any kind in the engine bay. Bottom side of the hood shows great. Disclaimer list is down to a few small cosmetics on the interior and the exterior, which is to be expected for a vehicle from 1997. This is something that I would hop in and feel very confident to drive anywhere and everywhere you want to go. This is a vehicle that I would drive every single day myself. I've always been a huge fan of the regular cab, four-wheel drive short bed pickups. Easy to drive, easy to get parts for if you do need something to get serviced. That's why these are super popular, because when things do go wrong, you can get pretty much everything at your local parts store, and they're not expensive to work on, but they are very reliable. You'll see these trucks with 200,000-300,000 miles on them all the time. Exhaust is a factory setup, so it's not very loud when you get into the throttle. If you wanted to, you could put some true duals with some flow masters if you want it to sound like a pickup. But being that it is factory exhaust, you really hear more motor than you do the exhaust. But exhaust is really a personal preference on that, so if you wanted to change, you can put what you want on there. But it is a excellent truck. As always, I'm Mike. This is a 1997 GMC K1500 with 82,488 miles. From myself and everybody else here at PC Classic Cars, we appreciate y'all stopping in to watch another one of our test drive videos. Make sure you check out the content across all of our social platforms. Check out the additional information tab on the website pcclassiccars.com, and catch you guys on the next video.